Habitica is an online organizational tool for students or for children. The first step would be to create an avatar for the child, and the child can choose to make it more personalized by choosing a hair color, skin color, and then articles of clothing. Once you get to the main screen after you've created your avatar, you're going to see that there are 4 columns. We have habits in the first column, dailies, to-dos, and then rewards. Your habits would be things that are either positive or negative that you want to be more mindful of. So for a child, maybe they're working on remembering to bring their winter coat to school every day. Maybe they are working on waiting for their turn to speak and not interrupting peers. Maybe they are just trying to be more kind and are going to make an effort to greet others with either a wave or a smile when they see them. Dailies would be activities or tasks that occur on a regular basis, either daily, of course, or weekly or even monthly. This might be spelling tests that need to be practiced every week, reading at home every night, or completing math homework. A to-do list would be for those kind of activities that don't occur regularly, but still might be something that a child needs to be mindful of. So I added make a turkey for a Thanksgiving project and finish the November reading bingo sheet. And then the 4th column would be a list of rewards that the child would be motivated to earn if they were to work on the tasks that are listed in the first 3 columns. You can add your own rewards here. So I added ice cream with dad, pick a snack, call grandma. And beside them, you see that there's a little coin and it tells you how many of those coins you would need to earn that reward. So they're all listed as 10. If I go back over to habits, you can see that there's a plus section on the left-hand side and there's a minus section on the right-hand side. And this is where you're just creating more of like a tally system of how you're doing with each activity. So for example, if the student remembers to bring their red folder to school, they could click here on the plus sign and it's gonna tell you up here in the right hand corner that you were able to gain some points from that. And if the child did that for several days in a row, then they would continue to collect those points. However, some of our habits are not always positive things. So if a student forgot to wait their turn to speak, they could click on the minus sign here, and it's going to tell them that they're losing a little bit of health, which takes down their point system. Adding a habit is very easy. There's just a box here at the top where you can add that habit. Maybe the habit is to share toys at center time. And then when you click enter, it will be added to the habit list. You can click on the habit and see there's a place to add notes. You can discuss the difficulty level. So maybe that's something that is pretty easy but important to do, or maybe this is a big challenge for them. So you can mark it as a medium, and that's going to help the child to either earn more or less points on that depending on the level of difficulty. For dailies, it works the same way. Instead of doing the plus minus though, like more of the tally system, you are able to just simply check off whether you have completed that task or not. If I click on the math homework, kind of to break it down for the student, completing the front side, they're on their way, back side, and then do we have a parent check it? You can click there. It also has the due date, and it has how often you want that repeated. So this is where you would decide if this is a daily task, a weekly, monthly, or yearly task. Save that there. Okay. The next column is the to-do list. And again, these are things that occur but maybe don't occur on a regular basis for the child. So making the turkey for the Thanksgiving project. You add your title. Again, you can add notes. You could do another checklist. And then there is the due date as well. So when that task gets finished, we just put a check mark there. And we're going to really work ahead here just to see what happens. Oh, I've reached a new level by accomplishing these real life goals. Now I've leveled up and my avatar is fully healed and I can keep working on this goal. As I start to collect those points, I can also turn them in for a snack. So this is where I could change the cost of that reward. And then down here are some other things that I can purchase. These are within the website itself. So there are different items for the avatar that you can purchase and tools. As you go throughout the site, there are those rewards that are listed on the right-hand side for motivation, but there's also like pop-up games that show up and extra challenges that are allowed to kind of keep the child engaged with the website in general. Although this is a free program, there are also opportunities to have a group plan where all members of the group can be working towards the same goals and also be able to view each other's progress on those goals to kind of support and encourage each other. Also, there's an added level of challenges that pertain just to those groups as well. I can see this as being very motivated for kids. Anytime that you have like a point system or challenges, avatars that they can personalize, always kind of a big deal. And I just like that they have the different categories here. The habits is really impressive to me because some of those things are so minor, but kids need a regular check-in just to see how they're doing. And it kind of helps them to be more mindful of their day-to-day habits and activities. This is something definitely looking into and checking out. And I plan on giving it a try in my own classroom.